For some of your research assignments, you may be expected to use scholarly sources. This could mean academic or scholarly books or scholarly journal articles. Sometimes you may be asked to use peer review articles. To make sure you are choosing the best resources for your topic, you must understand how to tell the difference between popular and scholarly sources, as well as what peer review means. It is important to tell the difference between popular and scholarly publications so that you can judge if the information sources you are using are appropriate for your assignment. Let's talk about some key differences between popular and scholarly sources. Consider the author. Popular sources may be written by journalists, professional writers, staff writers, freelance writers, or the article may even be unsigned. Scholarly articles are written by scholars, faculty members, researchers, and professionals in the field. The author is usually an expert, and their credentials and contact information are listed. What kind of language does the source use? Popular sources can be understood by the average reader, while scholarly sources use discipline-specific vocabulary or professional terms and language. Who is the intended audience? Popular sources are written for the general public, while scholarly sources are written primarily for scholars. Look at the length of the source. Popular sources tend to be shorter, while scholarly sources are longer. Consider how the source covers the information. Popular sources provide a broad overview and are of interest to the general public. They rarely provide full citations to sources. Scholarly sources, on the other hand, provide in-depth, detailed coverage of a topic and include full citations from sources. Finally, how is the information visually presented? Popular sources often contain photos and other images to support the text, and may contain advertisements. Scholarly sources are mostly text-based, and images that support the text are usually charts or tables. There are few, if any, color photos. Some scholarly journal articles are peer-reviewed. Peer review articles are scholarly articles that are published in journals that have a peer review process as part of the journal acceptance and publication process. Peer review is the process by which other scholars and researchers in that area or field review an article to verify credibility before the article is accepted and published. Not all journals go through the peer review process.